Gentlemen, good afternoon to one and all. On behalf of Nichin Center for Regenerative Medicine, I welcome you all to this grand event of NCRM, the NCRM NISH 2013. We now request Dr. Samuel J.K. Abraham, Director of NCRM, to escort the extreme guests of this inaugural function, Professor Masaharu Seno, Professor Koji Kono, and Mr. Haruo Nonaka to the dais. We now begin with the invocation. We request you all to kindly stand up for the recital of Medical Litany, also known as Physician's Prayer, will now recited by Mr. M. Rajmohan of NCRM.
Medical Litany. From inability to live well alone, from too much zeal for what is new, and contempt for what is old, from putting knowledge before wisdom, sense before after, cleverness before common sense, from better treatment as cases, and from making the cureness of disease more grievous than it is endurance. Good Lord, deliver us. Thank you.
Mr. T. Srinivasan from NCRM will deliver the welcome address and brief us on the events to follow.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the inaugural session of the 8th anniversary of Nichin Center for Regenerative Medicine, a day of events in commemoration which we have christened as NCRM NISH. First and foremost, we all recognize and welcome the unseen presence of the Almighty, the creator of the universe who has been with us right from the day of our conception and that of NCRM. Stem cells and regenerative medicine have been the most happening and the very rapidly changing specialty. Probably that could be one of the reasons the developments that have been happening with the NCRM in the short span of the 8 years have been quite substantial, which however may be teeny looking from the edge of the galaxies. This one and only meeting on the stem cell and regenerative medicine in India taking place regularly every year since 2006 in the month of October. As a unique component, the PhysioCup quiz. Any meeting, if done at the right time with a league of excellent speakers, will definitely attract a large delegation and be successful. However, such thing could be done by an event management company and does not need an institute. This meeting is special as NCRM involves itself and indulges in this event, especially because of PhysioCup quiz, for which we learn not only throughout the year, but through the year, which keep us abreast on the latest developments in this field, and contributes to the ignition of young minds. With challenging spirit from all over India, and many of the PhysioCup quiz alumni are in the great portals of stem cell science in institutes all over the planet. We also have a series of events like the plenary session and the symposium to the credit of NCRM NISH. The guest for today's inaugural event is Professor Masaharu Seno from Wakayama University, Japan, and Professor Koji Kono from Yamanashi University, Japan. We welcome you, sir. We also take pleasure in welcoming Mr. Nonaka Haruo, the Executive Director, Medius Holdings Japan, supporters of our research work. A special welcome to Dr. John Sudhakar, our ever-buzzing quiz master, who with his dynamic personality and style of conducting the PhysioCup quiz has captured hearts, stolen minds, and made FCQ the highlight of each year's event for the past 7 years. We also welcome Dr. Saravana Ganesh and Dr. Didipa Devaprasad, who are the dynamic blah blah busters for this year's FCQ. The most important people of this event, the students from biotechnology, life sciences, medicine, veterinary, and dentistry from several states across the nation, making this humble event, which has originally started for Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, is now an all India event. We welcome every one of you, welcome the faculty, guardians, and parents who have accompanied them to the NCRM NISH 2013. We have a panel of speakers for the symposium, Professor R. Chidambaram, Dr. Parikumar, and Dr. Surya Prakash. We welcome them all. We are also happy to announce that this year NCRM NISH 2013 has been accredited as a continuing medical education program with the 10 CME credits by the Tamil Nadu Dr. MGR Medical University. We have admitted as our collaborators from overseas institutes and the heads and the faculty of institutes who have shown interest in collaborating with NCRM in future. We extend our hearty welcome to them all. Enjoy the plenary session, indulge in the quiz, listen to the symposium, and raise queries to clarify your doubts and see that no single minute of the day is wasted. We would like to know your feedback so that we can improve ourselves. Should there be pitfalls, blameless, and the prizes belong to the speakers and participants who have gathered here. I welcome the members of our collaborating institutes, the members of the press, and participants to the symposium, guests, well-wishers, physicians, and scientists from various places from all over the country. Thank you. Have a great day of learning.
Thank you, sir. May we now request Professor Masaharu Seno to deliver the inaugural address.
Chairman, Height, and members of the board of the center, organizers of the commemorative events, distinguished speakers, excellencies, colleagues, friends, and students. On behalf of Nichin Center for Regenerative Medicine, it is a great honor and a personal pleasure to welcome you here on the occasion of the launch of the 8th anniversary of NCRM NICH. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Your presence here is not only in joyous celebration of the occasion, but it is an expression of your interest in the continuous development of the NCRM, and this places on us a solemn responsibility that we are determined to honor faithfully. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe all of you are aware that NCRM is an Indo-Japan joint venture institute carrying out research, training, and clinical applications protocol development in regenerative medicine, with emphasis on stem cells, progenitor cells, and autologous adult cells with regenerative capacity to take them to clinical application. As you know, NCRM NICH inaugurated on the 24th of September in 2005 here in Chennai in India. Since then, the inaugural anniversary of NCRM has been held every year to commemorate the inaugural anniversary of a day of events of academic significance on stem cells and regenerative medicine. The month of October was chosen to mark the significance of Nobel Prize-winning discoveries which have been announced by now. Today, our events are mainly composed of Fujio Cup quiz, plenary session, and symposium. The Fujio Cup quiz is an all-India inter-institutional quiz and is the only exclusive quiz on stem cells and regenerative medicine for students of life science, biotechnology, veterinary science, dentistry, and medicine, established in the name of a renowned Japanese physician, Dr. Fujio Takayama. In the plenary session, plenary lectures will be delivered by internationally renowned top-notch scientists and clinicians in the field of regenerative medicine. This plenary session started in the year 2008. This time, Professor Koji Kono from National University of Singapore, Yamanashi University in Japan, and me are invited for the lectures. It is my great honor and my personal pleasure to be a part of this session by the invitation for the lecture today. In the symposium, original basic research, translational work, and clinical studies will be presented. Ladies and gentlemen, it is from the perspective that the center will keep contributing to the future and further development of academic significance on stem cells and regenerative medicine. I truly hope you can enjoy and share the precious commemorative events today. In closing, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I thank you all for being here, and a special word of thanks to our distinguished participants, all of whom have taken valuable time out of their very intensive schedules to help us launch this commemorative anniversary in a highly significant and insightful fashion. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you, sir. Now we kindly request Professor Koji Kono to release the 8th anniversary news bulletin of NCRM, the celebration, and give the first copy to Mr. Haruo Nonaka. Thank you, sirs. We request Professor Koji Kono to offer felicitation at this memorable moment.
So this is the first time to visit here, also India. I was very impressed to the very vibrant activity and very active atmosphere. So I'm very looking forward to receiving lots of knowledge and experience today. So I'm great pleasure to be here. Thank you.
We request Dr. Abraham, Director of NCRM, to say a few words.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us today. I have two important requests to all of you. One is regarding the time. Since every one of us have come from faraway places as well, each one of us have gathered in our time is very much important. To see that we get the best out of it, I request all the delegates to kindly come back, especially after the coffee break, on time. And we have already requested personally each and every speaker that they will stick to the time. The second thing is about your mobile phones. Kindly keep them in total silent mode without even a vibration, because this is a place where we are trying to look upon several ideas, concepts, and your vibration may be something good for you, bringing a good news, whereas it should not be a thought block for the person sitting next to you. I think looking forward to have a wonderful understanding. Thank you very much.
With this, we move on to the 8th Future Cup Quiz 2013 finals. May we now request Dr. Abraham to introduce the quiz master and blah blah busters.
When we started discussing about this program, we were looking forward to something which should be unique. Bringing some speakers and asking somebody to come and listen is not going to be something that we wanted to do. And you all know about something called IQ and EQ. And if you want to describe or give a hallmark, benchmark about what is QQ, quizzing quotient, we need to look upon to Dr. John Sudhakar. Because his ideas, the way he wanted to bring the quiz, concepts, every question if you look into will have a concept behind it and so many questions unanswered. And you can take so many hints for your original research. And that makes every one of us in NCRM learn from tomorrow for the next quiz. When we can say the team is the heart and brain behind it, he put his soul into that. And Dr. John Sudhakar was my senior fine arts secretary in Tirunelveli Medical College. And at that time, we used to go and be spending most of our time outside the college. And one interesting thing I remember is that the wall magazine that we used to place in Spandan or Renaissance or Anastomosis used to be called New Sense, New Sense, and New Sense. And Johnny had been named as British Candy. And this magazine, whether the function is going to happen or not, was the biggest hit. And Johnny also completed MBBS successfully, and he is also an ophthalmic surgeon. You all know that this year the Nobel Prize was given for intracellular, vesicular transport of molecules and materials and chemicals. And if you go through the publication list of NCRM, the corneal endothelial cell-based transportation study, which has taken more than 7 years, published in this year's Indian Journal of Ophthalmology, and he's the person behind it. Welcome, Johnny, presenting Johnny to the audience. And we have two blah blah busters this year, because these two people, when we opened up with an idea of how to make the quiz more interesting and interactive, they supported it. Now blah blah is the big hit. And one among them, Dr. Saravana Ganesh, he was 1 year junior to me in the medical college. And importantly, he's an excellent connoisseur of a good whiskey, whether it is a single malt or single Warner's cask. is an voracious reader. And apart from that, in the past 7 years, we did an analysis of data of the comparative participation of the medical versus biotech and veterinary students in this year's of quiz program. And then we compared the participation interest between the group which was more willing to participate in a FCQ and the PS. And there was a very big gap between the two. The number of people willing to participate in the Fujia Cup quiz was declining, whereas the number who wanted to come, just listen and get a certificate was increasing. So we published a paper, and he is the person behind it. It has been published in the Journal of Contemporary Medical Education. And interestingly, Dr. Saravana Ganesh is also a heart transplant surgeon. Now, when Johnny was my senior finance secretary, I did something in the year 1989-90, and Saravana Ganesh was my junior finance secretary. And we three were spending most of our time outside the college and leaving a space for people like DDPia, but he completed in Kilpauk Medical College. He could win so many medals in the college. If I am right, DDPia, in the undergraduate MBBS as well as in postgraduate, both put together as well, one single individual got so many medals as Dr. DDPia. And he is also a critical care physician in Chennai. And DDPI's clinical acumen connects us from buccal mucosa, epithelial mesenchymal transition to cancer, to cornea, to urology, to corneal endothelial transplant, to retinal pigment epithelial cells, and then to the one that we discussed the other day, it is in vesicovaginal fistula. And he has a 360-degree knowledge in clinical application. And these three people are going to lead you for another 2 hours. And welcome Johnny, Didipia, and Saravana Ganesh. Thank you very much.
We welcome Dr. Didipia Devaprasad to announce the finalist of 8th Future Cup Quiz 2013.
Good afternoon. The moment of reckoning for most of you has come, and here I have the opportunity given to me to present before you the names of the 6 top contestants who made it through to this year's Future Cup. I should say it was a great experience preparing the preliminary questions for the quiz. It involved a lot of tweaking and fine-tuning of questions to refine them and to make it acquire a sense of competitiveness, because with each passing year we found that the students were cracking the questions fairly easy. It was really a very humbling to note that one question that all of us expected all of you to get right was the one question that none of you got right. And it just reminds me that in life as well as in research, what things that we are so sure that would happen does not happen. Anyway, here now I have the results of the quiz in order of the marks that have been obtained by the respective teams. A team that has scored 35 marks out of a possible 50 and has been the first team to make it to the final is team number 39, represented by Daya Guruvaran and Shivbalan of Jifmar, Pondicherry. Please come over to the stage, please. Closely following them, just a point behind them, at 34 points, is team number 303, Manoj Kumar and Muthu from Anna University. Can we also have you people on stage, please? With just a 0.5 marks behind team number 2, you have 2 teams. At 33.5 marks, you have 2 teams. One is team number 05, Rupesh Kumar and Satya Sahar from MMC. And team number 20, Gauri Sankar and Annamalai from Chengalpet Medical College. The 5th team to make it to the final is the one represented by AC Tech Anna University, team number 4, Ramakrishnan and Vijendran, with 32.5. And you possibly can't have a Future Cup quiz without a team that has always made the finals. Usually they'll have 2 teams and maybe even 3 teams who qualify and only 2 teams are permitted. But then this is one team which is qualified now, and that is team number 27, Nipun Sandar and Pradnya. and they have scored 30 points. But then, they have just displaced two teams from the same institute from coming to the finals. I think we'll mention those teams as well because they've just run them close. 0.5 points behind them was team number 26, represented by Sneha Srinivas and Kuldip, also from MIRM. And another 0.25 marks behind, with 29.25 points, was the team number 23, represented by Shalini and Srividya, also from MIRM. Okay, now we do have all the 6 contestants on stage, please. JIPMER, Anna University, MMC, Chengalpet Medical College, AC Tech, and MIRM. And now over to our quiz master to actually do the honors.
Okay, welcome to Physio Quiz 8. We will have the teams introduce themselves. Team A, can you tell us something about yourself? You're from JIPMER, if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
My name is Daya Guruvasan. I'm from JIPMER doing my internship.
Oh, you're an intern. Good.
I'm Shivabalan doing pre-final year JIPMER.
JIPMER, welcome. Team B?
I'm Muthu from Alagappa College of Technology. I'm studying 3rd year.
That is Karaikudi, no?
Anna University.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Manoj doing BTech Biotechnology, Anna University.
Anna University. Welcome, welcome. Let's give them a hand. Please give a hand to all the teams. Team C?
I'm Rupesh Kumar, intern from Madras Medical College.
I'm Satya Sagar, pre-final year from Madras Medical College.
Chennai. Welcome. Please give them a hand. Mayups are intelligent people. Yeah.
I am Vijayendran Sundar from AC Tech Anna University.
Yeah.
One more point, sir. I am from the same Tenpandi Chimay as you are.
He is trying to build in. You are from which place?
Tirunelveli.
Tirunelveli. Okay. Welcome. Tenpandi Chimay.
I am Ramakrishnan from AC Tech Anna University.
Welcome.
I am Nipun from Manipal Institute of Regenerative Medicine, Bangalore.
That's -4, your PAR? Your PAR is -4? Okay.
I am Pradnya from MIRM, Bangalore.
Welcome. Welcome, MIRM. Welcome all. We just have a few pointers. You get 10 marks for a direct question and 20 seconds to try. If you can't get it, it passes on to the next team and you get 10 seconds and half the mark. You are allowed to make only one try. You don't get marks for the second try. Okay? So our third umpires and fourth umpires are Dr. DDPA and Dr. Saravana Ganesh. In case there is a tie and all that stuff, they will be there to untie the tie. Where's Dr. Sam? Yeah. Oh, he's always there when the question starts. Okay, can you hear me, Team A? Audience? Yeah. You've heard of Linus Pauling and his alpha helix. You heard of the Watson-Crick double helix. You heard of the pi helix. Now tell me, what nomenclature has been given to the collagen structure as enunciated by Professor Ramachandran, who was born in Ernakulam, who studied in Tamil Nadu, and who retired in Bangalore? What nomenclature has been given to the collagen structure as enunciated by Professor Ramachandran from India?
Triple helix.
The triple helix. B? B, pass. Please say pass. Be gentlemanly and pass.
Alpha helix.
Alpha helix is by Linus Pauling, who won 2 Nobels. One for physiology and one for peace. Team D?
Is it phi and psi angles? Ramachandran angles?
Ramachandran plot or Ramachandran angles?
Angles.
Okay. I will not tell the answer. I'm not a joke. Team B.
Ramachandran plot.
Ramachandran plot. It's a good answer. Team E? Team F? Audience? I give A 5 marks. It's the Madras triple helix. It's the Madras triple helix. At one point of time, Chennai and the University of Madras and the Indian Institute of Science were on par with the best in the world. That was somewhere in the 1960s. We seem to have lost that edge. Anyway, great of you for having remembered the triple helix. Question to team B. Last time we talked about the antibody. We talked about epitope, paratope, and mandope and tenondope. And now we are talking about antigen. What is the simplest definition of antigen? Simplest, in 2 words. I don't want an essay, I don't want a sentence.
A protein recognized by an antibody.
A protein recognized by an antibody. 5, yeah. Team C. We need something shorter than that.
It is antibody generating.
Antibody generator is right. An antigen is an antibody generator. 10. No, they get 5. Question to team C. What's common to dexamethasone, dosomorphin, doxycycline, valproic acid, ROCK2 inhibitor, and cyclopamine? Don't tell me they are antibiotics and all that. What's common to them? They are being used by a stem cell company as reprogramming factors. What are they called as? What are these molecules called as? I repeat, dexamethasone, dosomorphin, doxycycline, valproic acid, ROCK2 inhibitor, and cyclopamine. There are, of course, many more molecules. Just a small list.
Stem cell antibiotics.
Stem cell antibiotics, okay. D. They are used as to increase the reprogramming efficiency. We want to take off the other factors, octant, c-mic, and. Please use the mic.
Alternative approach to production of
yeah, but they should have a name. No, you cannot have such a big name. No, you have a name. You cannot say I'm from so and so, so and so, so and so, so and so.
Pluripotent individual.
Good. We will consider that when we apply for a patent.
Chromatin modifiers.
Chromatin modifiers is a good try. A seems to be hitting the target.
Histone deacylators.
Yeah, that is valproic acid. Yeah, smart. I agree, but that's not the answer. It was a question to team C. B. C. Okay, audience. What is the answer? They are called as small molecules. The name invented is stem molecules. They are 900 Daltons below size, and they are used as reprogramming factors. In future, you would find these stem molecules more in reprogramming than the other genetic factors. Question to team D. Are you interested in immunology? Anthropology? Virology? Virus? Okay, we meet these viruses day in and day out. The pathology people are here. Each time in our hospital, somebody comes with an infection, we tell them that this time it is a different strain because it doesn't get cured and we look like jokers in front of the patient. So we tell them this time there's something wrong with the strain. We'll ask those guys to find out the strain. So this is about a virus. This is the discovery of the largest virus by a team of French scientists. Was announced in the journal Science in July 2013, just 4-5 months back. What is the name of the virus? The largest virus ever discovered by a team of French scientists. He thinks I don't know much about virus. It's not that virus. That's a very small virus. I hope so.
Variola virus.
Variola is an old virus, man. It's virus. It's the largest virus ever discovered. It is as big as an amoeba. To give you a clue, it's bigger than a mimi virus and bigger than a megavirus. So I killed your answer, right? You wanted to say megavirus, right? You both are thinking like, huh?
Metapneumoviruses.
B. Pandora virus.
Pandora virus is right. Why do you call it a Pandora virus? I mean, you get the marks, but Pandora's box, no? This virus defies all the definitions of a virus. It's so much not like a virus. Some people say that it has come from Mars or Neptune because its genomic structure does not belong on Earth. So go and check it up, huh? Pandora virus. Team, question 2? You heard about the Dolly, no? The first cloned sheep, Scotland and nuclear transfer and all that. What has been postulated as the cause of death of Dolly? Imagine you're in the postmortem section and something wrong with your postmortem report and they get the people from All India Institute to come and do the re-postmortem. So what has been postulated as the cause of death of Dolly? Dolly, I suppose you remember, no? There's nobody by name Dolly in the ladies' hostel or something like that.
It had tumors developed in the lungs.
Yeah, what tumor?
Lung carcinoma.
Okay, F.
It is respiratory failure, but I think small cell carcinoma.
Okay, team A?
I think it's non-small cell carcinoma.
Okay, team B? Team C?
Due to telomere shortening.
Okay, team D?
Interstitial lung disease, ILD.
Okay, I give all of you 5 marks. It's a lung cancer. The second theory is it's telomere shortening. It, huh? Yeah, I give all of you marks. It's a good answer by the entire team. Okay, you get 10. Whoever told it first gets 10. The other teams get 5. F and D gets 5, E gets 10. Last question to team F. Aishwarya Rai was in for a celebrity endorsement of cord blood, no? The big interview in Bombay. When and where was the first successful cord transplant in the world performed and for which patient? You just tell me the diagnosis of the patient. What diagnosis? For which patient is not necessary. What are the diagnoses?
Leukemia?
No. A?
For severe combined immune deficiency.
B? C?
It is Baton's disease.
No. T?
The transplant was done in US by Anthony Atla, and for urinary bladder transplant, something.
For?
Like urinary bladder reconstruction.
Urinary bladder is not a medical emergency. You know, this was a medical emergency. The transplant was done in Paris in the year 1988 on a 5-year-old boy, Matthew Farrow. The diagnosis was Fanconi's anemia. But anemia cannot be accepted. Fanconi is the word. No, we cannot accept, because anemia and leukemia is a very broad spectrum answer, right? Okay. Visual. So what is the score? So who's leading? Okay. Audience will come in visual. Okay, audience. Why was Dolly named as Dolly? Why was the sheep named as Dolly? Yeah, so what? Okay. Okay. Give them a hand. So people still read those sort of things. But I thought 25 years back it was okay. I think now it would be considered sexist, right? I don't know how they got away with that and a team of British scientists, no? It's not possible to get away with it now. That's why I'm not opening up my mouth. Otherwise, Sam was pestering me and I had to come out with a question. Sam, go and check up Dolly Parton, no? Okay. Okay, visual. Where do they see the visual? Okay, this is the Angelina Jolie visual. Her mom had breast cancer. Her grandmom had. Her aunt. And of course, you know what she went through. The gene is breast cancer type 1 susceptibility, protein BRCA1. And of course, you know that this gene is involved in the 3 R's of DNA maintenance. The 3 R's are replication, recombination, and repair. BRCA is along with repair. Okay. I've given you all the answers. I'm only asking you for one answer. In which chromosome is the BRCA1 located? I'm not asking for the long arm and short arm. In which chromosome is the BRCA1 gene located? There are 23 chromosomes. You can leave the last chromosome. I'll give, okay. So, very difficult. The probability of getting a fluke answer is quite high.
13.
13, BRCA1. D. We are putting mathematics and all, no? My goodness. They're able to do calculation and... how do you do that? There's some software, huh?
Chromosome 17.
Chromosome 17 is right. Chromosome 17 is right. You're also doing some calculation, no? 13 is BRCA2. Chromosome 17 is the answer. I would suggest that you do 1 chromosome per week. It's very interesting, especially the chromosomes on the Sanjo website. Okay, next question. What you see is a scientist's vision of an artificial red blood cell. This is how the artificial red blood cell looks like. It's got a nanocomputer, a barcode, oxygen gas chamber, and all the sensors and glucose engine. It's 1 diamonoid in size. It's a nano cell. Now, why are we interested in this cell? As physicians and Dr. Saravana Ganesh will be very interested in this cell. It supplies 236 times more oxygen. So even if you have a heart attack, you can survive a heart attack for 6 hours. So you would not be having a lot of emergencies. And if you dive into the water, you can be there for 4 hours. And like Usain Bolt, you can sprint at a top speed for 15 minutes. This artificial red blood cell has been invented by Robert Freitas. Who are we? What is the name of the cell? Team E. It doesn't have a sexy name, huh?
Respirocyte.
Respirocyte is good. It's a good answer. Give him a hand. It's respirocyte. So what else does a respirocyte do? It does all these things, right? Okay. But honestly, no, they have not ended up with a good name for that. So I think you guys can work out a better name and try to position it. Yeah, they get full marks. It's a good answer. Perfect answer. In fact, next please. So I suppose all of you are doing your thesis and your papers. A lot of times we find that whoever is close to the HOD gets the best paper, you know? So you keep on hanging around with the HOD, you get the best papers. There's a lot of plagiarism going on, right? everywhere. And you have special softwares known as Turnitin. Now, as far as stem cell is concerned, ethics is a big problem. Recently, there was an article in Lancet where they were kind of trying to find out faults in the Indian stem cell trials. Of course, we know that those who cannot afford a stem cell trial because of ethical reasons in the United States come down. And this is a stem cell trial which was just suspended a few weeks ago. These are images of bone marrow mesenchymal cells which have been reprogrammed into neural progenitor cells. That's an Ukrainian paper, and that has been hijacked by another stem cell company. Unethical, and it was brought to the notice, and the trial has been cancelled. Which country and which stem cell organization are we talking about? Ethics, a lot of ethical problems in the third world. The first paper is from Ukraine. Ukraine is near the Black Sea. Near the Black Sea, you have the Caspian Sea. So you think of all the Black Sea countries, Caspian Sea countries. Which country and which organization did this unethical stem cell trial? D. Yeah, the question is no. Helen. So you're not able, so all the countries are ethical, huh? Okay, how are you sure it's not India? Okay, we'll come to the next. C.
Is it Geron Corporation, Germany?
Geron is a good try, but Geron is down the Shaz. Good try, but I'm sorry, it's not the right answer. B. Geron had those spinal injury trials. They had to stop it, and their Shaz shot down. B?
Is the country Sweden?
No, you can't ask me. There is a country called Sweden. Sweden is near Finland. Finland is near Norway. Okay, it's not A.
It's Switzerland.
Swiss, nobody from Switzerland here. Huh? Good, nobody's telling about Bangladesh and all that. Huh? I'm happy. So they're able to pick up the mind of the quizmaster. F?
Pfizer?
No, yeah, okay. That's the company and the country?
It's Pfizer.
Yes, Pfizer is a multinational, so it has no country. That's what you're trying to say. You're trying to confuse me.
No, not confusing, I know.
Okay, Pfizer is a good try, but I don't think Pfizer is so unethical. I think they can cover up their tracks. E?
RNL Bio, Korea.
Korea, and the company is RNL Bio. Huh? Which Korea? North Korea or South Korea?
South Korea.
It was a question to you. Huh? Okay. Audience. It's a tough question. Huh? It's not India, it's not Bangladesh, it's not Sri Lanka, it's not Burma, it's not China, it's not Brazil, it's not those big countries. Audience, it's Italy. And the company is Stamina. So if you are applying for your PDFs, be careful about joining Stamina and, of course, Geron. Right, next question. So we are happy that we have learned professors from Japan here. This question will be of interest to them. Yeah, can I have the next slide? So this is Professor Masayo Takahashi. What is Sam? Am I right? Masayo Takahashi. Okay. She is doing the world's first iPS stem cell trial in Japan. The world's first, which means it has been approved by the government. It has gone through all those ethics and all that stuff. What is the disease she is doing the trial on? Question 2. C. So this is Japan. She's a lady, of course, no doubt about that. So what is the trial she is doing on? Question to Team C, yeah? Yeah. It's a lady, no? So you have a look.
Urethral stricture.
Huh?
Urethral stricture.
Yeah, urethral stricture is a good thing.
Is it age-related macular degeneration?
You can't ask me the...
Okay,
It is age-related macular degeneration. So we have the people from Japan here. Why is it ARMD in Japan? And I've been thinking over this question for 1 week, and I got the answer today morning. So why is it ARMD in Japan? Japanese live the longest, am I right? Japanese live the longest. Let's give them a hand. The average woman lives for 86, and the average man lives for 82. So imagine at this population, they have ARMD. It's a big economic and health problem for the Japanese. So she has taken a right topic for research. Good. B, huh? B is which team? B got the... This is the hippopotamus, right? No doubt about that. It is the hippopotamus signaling. This pathway controls organ size. I presume this hippopotamus at some point of evolution, some problem with the signaling and something went wrong with the size. So any problem with the signaling is known as hippopotamus phenotype. Okay. And this pathway regulates cell proliferation and apoptosis. This is known as the SWH pathway. H is, of course, hippo. What is S and W? Question to team B. Don't tell hippo pathway. You all are writing and finding out. Man, how do you... There's a magic pen, huh? Oh, digital pen. S, yeah.
S stands for size.
Size, excellent. Then?
W.
Weight, huh?
W.
It's giving me ideas. S stands for size and W stands for?
Wind.
Width. Width or weight?
Wind. W-N-T.
Okay. Good try. A.
Salvador.
A.
Salvador.
Yeah. W. Team F. MIRM, no? Minus 2.5. No, I'm also minus 4. Okay. So we meet in the pub. F. E.
W stands for Wimpy.
Wimpy, yeah?
Wimpy.
Wimpy or Vinci?
Wimpy.
Okay.
S. No.
Yes, you don't know?
No.
Okay. D? No, you make your own try. That's how great scientists are born, no? Either they discuss in a bar or somewhere else. Wait. Team C is over, huh? Yeah.
Salvador Watts hippo.
Okay. You would have got 2.5, but you lost it. Okay, it's Salvatore Watts hippo pathway. Last question to team. Yeah, they get 5. Team A, yeah, question? Okay. I think we were talking with Saravana Ganesh, this industry and the scientific establishment has some nexus, and every year they launch a new product, no? First they say IPS, then they say conditional reprogramming. They keep on changing the product. We don't know what is the pressure. But long ago, when we were all young, when I was just out of medical college in 1985, the planarians and the neoblasts, they were dominating the regenerative medicine. I still think there is a lot of potential if you read up these neoblasts and planarians and blastemas and newts. Maybe for unknown reasons, they are being driven backwards. So this is basically about regeneration. And there was a famous book which was based on neoblast, blastema, and Planariums, which was released in the year 1985, authored by Robert O. Becker and Gary Selder. I want the name of the book, 1985. I'll give you a clue, something to do with American literature. So those of us, when we read up literature when we were jobless, this is the easy answer. Very difficult for you to, you are not born in 1985, I know that. I'm sorry, but I was out of medical college in 1985. It is a very famous book. I wish all of you read it because it's a big background study on neoblast and blastema. Team F?
The Resurrection.
Oh, you're trying, huh?
The Resurrection.
Resurrection, the Da Vinci Code, huh? Da Vinci Code, no, in 1985. Team F?
The book of William Shakespeare.
Team E? D? D, you're always laughing, huh? Where's that calculator of yours? Look, this chromosome calculator. They have a chromosome calculator. Team C? You have to think about American literature. Okay, that's the clue. But you need not think about also because you're
The
smart.
Hobbit.
Bobbit is a good try. Team B? Audience? The Body Electric. Give them a hand. Okay, next question for one more hand is, what has it got to do with American literature? There's a poem by Walt Whitman, it's called I Sing the Body Electric. So this is a major trial which went on in the United States. It's between a stem cell company, a genetic company, and the American Association of Microbiologists and Pathologists. This is regarding the BRCA1 gene. The company wanted to patent it, they got it patented, and then the Supreme Court struck it down. It's still going on in Australia. The company has a patent on the BRCA1 gene. Audience question, what is the name of the company? Because if you go back to States, I don't want you to join this company. So we really want to help you out. It's a famous medical history. I think Pfizer has become a beating bush for everybody. Yeah? Pfizer, Geron, and we can add one more, Stamina. Myriad Genetics, yeah. You don't get marks, but you get a pen. They get a pen. So you can make some more calculations. So over to the blah blah busters. Yeah. One blah blahs now, right?
And before we go into the blah blah, what are the scores like? Team C and E are fighting it out neck to neck. Is it with 20 points? Team B, 10 points. Team A and F, 5 points. Team D, don't worry, you're going to open your account in this round. This round is primarily designed to help all of you